How to read man intention immediately. Stick with me until the end. I'll tell you 3 secrets and you're gonna be shocked from the third one. So hi, my name is Brenda. If you haven't seen my videos, I'm researching the topic of how to be feminine, how to connect to your feminine side. Yeah, well, it also comes with the pure connection between man and woman, how the pure relationships are working. We all know in this world that if you cannot read other people's intention, then you may fall into a relationship, fall in love with someone who is not the right person for you. Why it happens is because basically you are projecting. It means that you really want to get into the relationship, so you project onto that person, so you don't see the person as they are, but you see them through your projection. So this is the first point, which is complete detachment, and to master being detached. It's not like a huge secret, because we all know that basically love is just body chemicals, you know, like oxytocin and so on. And you can completely control that, let's say it like this, basically. But the whole point here is to be so detached that no one, even with the, I don't know, the most handsome man, can come to your life and you're gonna fall in love with them immediately just because they look good or just because they have the potential. You're not gonna have that butterflies and like a pink cloud and so on, but you're gonna go on the date with that person with clear eyes, with you being detached. So then you can really see the person for who they are. So then you're not going to be like, oh, but I wish he's going to be so good because he's already looking great and I like his vibe and so on. So I wish he be the best, you know? But this is just in your mind. And this is really subconscious. Not everyone realizes that they go on a date with basically like an inner need that this man is supposed to be the one, you know? And this is the whole thing about being detached. If you are detached, you see the person for who they are. The second thing, which is actually connected to the first one, is self-love. Is self-respect, knowledge, and love for who you are. And actually, when you have this, when you completely love yourself, love the life you live, and you accept, appreciate yourself, and all of those things, then you can be detached. If you don't have that, you cannot be detached, you know? Because detachment comes from the point where you are completely aligned with yourself. So then you can master detachment. So first of all, yes, start here of how to love yourself. Honestly, if I started from my point, I was really working for years on myself, to healing all the wounds, like all the patterns that I got from my parents, and to realize and grow them. And when I get to that point, when I had this feeling of just letting everything leave me. So first of all, you have to throw away everything, let's say it like this, everything that is basically there because of your parents or because of school or the environment that you were living in, whatever. It's all of that. And I'm not going to say it's something easy, because everything has to come to the surface. Like at some point where I was meditating, I really felt like I'm passing out because I had to let the feeling come to the surface, you know. But when you do that, when you are able to completely let everything, let's say, destroy you, then this is basically the point where the thing is not going to destroy you, but it's going to leave you. It's going to set you free. And then you can connect to your real self, because until you have wounds, then you are not yourself. You are just a person who was created by society before. And self-love. Self-love is the way you carry yourself, you know, like you wake up in the morning and you spend time to sit, to meditate, to connect to yourself, to stretch a bit, you know, whatever feels good to you. Because feminine blooms when you can connect to yourself, when you can let yourself feel, when you can let yourself be who you are, and whatever it comes with, you know. Because if you want to just do things because society wants you to do it like that, like for example, I want to build a business, so I'm gonna I don't know, wake up at 5 and then I'm gonna work until 6 and so on. This is society thing, you know. Women doesn't work like this. We don't have like a 24-hour cycle. Listen, to your intuition. Listen to your inner feminine and let it grow. And it is also about the way you carry yourself, again, which can be a date with yourself, which can be a flower that you bought to yourself, which can be a night routine. I do have that. I love it. So at the night, I sit down, I journal, I read, I meditate, I do some amazing moon meditations. And all of that, I feel like it's healing me. I feel like it's, not even it's healing me, but it's filling me with wholeness, because of course, if you still have to heal, then that's completely fine. We're never gonna get into the place where we are completely the perfect person and we don't have any trigger point, because we always have place to grow, and that's the most amazing thing in life. We always have place to grow, but it's really the way you carry yourself, because at the end of the day, you are the most important in your life, and whatever you attract into your life is just a mirror of your inner world. The third thing, this is gonna be hard for some people, but it's extremely important to see the other person, to be able to read them immediately. And this is a rare honesty from the point where you are able to say everything. They cannot even ask anything from you that is gonna hurt or is gonna be something that I don't want to talk about it, you know? It's like, I'm gonna be rare honest with you. I'm like this happened, that's okay. And also, I don't have time for bullshits, because I'm here to meet my husband. So if you're not my husband, then leave. That's it. And not a lot of people can handle that. But if you are rare honest, if whatever comes to you, you say it out loud, then you have the real reactions, you know. It's not like, I'm telling you this because I feel like you can handle that, you know, or I want to be the best version of myself to show you that I am really the person that you want to marry or you want to get into the relationship or whatever. You have to realize that when you go on a date with someone who is like, who's looking good, handsome, have the potential and so on, your subconscious and the chemicals in your body, they're gonna be like, oh my God, he's looking so good. I wanna be the best version of me. And this is completely normal. That's how we work. But this is where the point comes, which is absolute rare honesty, detachment, and self-love. And this combination is gonna show you the person for who they are and not for who you project onto them. I value my time, and I'm gonna be completely honest, I'm gonna be completely myself. So if you are the man who decides that he wants to marry me or he wants to be in a relationship with me or whatever, then okay. If you are not, then leave and let the space for the man that really wants me. And this is extremely important, because from the point when you can completely let go of your attachments to someone, this is the point where you attract the right one who is going to choose you over and over again. So here is someone who you attached because you get used to, you like the way he is and so on. And you have to get to the point where you are going to be completely detached about him also, or whoever we're talking about. You are not detached, you let go, and it may comes out that basically he's not even the right person. He's going to shift away because you were just projecting onto him, you had fears to lose him and so on. You completely let it go. It doesn't mean that he's going to leave, you know. Sometimes this is where real connection happens between two people. It's also possible, and it's amazing when it happens. Or if he is not the right person, then he's going to shift away. And finally, because you are aligned and detached and love yourself the fullest, then the right person can come to your life and give you even more and more love. And he's going to choose you over and over again, and he's going to love you so much. Thank you for your attention. And thank to yourself, honestly, if you are listening to this video, because it's going to help you a lot for sure. And try to master all of those things. It doesn't have to be because you want to push it and you want to get that kind of boyfriend, you want to get the husband, whatever. Because if you are doing that from the place of I want to get that, then you have the feeling basically that you don't have that. So it means that you are doing it from need. Do not do that. If you have the need, start working on yourself, start healing your wounds. When the needs are passed completely, then you can get to the point where you can just attract everything to your life that is completely aligned with you. And this is the whole point. So thank you again. Feel free to subscribe if it was resonating with you and if you feel like listening or learning some more about how to be feminine and be the fullest of yourself, even about the topic of relationship, because I'm also researching them. So yeah, well, feel free to join the community and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Until then, be the love, because you are the love. Take care.